I don't know why I feel so nervous about doing this video. Ooh.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do.
So, hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so gonna have to get used to saying that again because honestly, like, I'm so not used to it. I have just set you up nicely on top of my water jug in the hospital, so I thought I have a bit of energy right now, so let's try and commence with the what on earth has happened video. And yeah, my plan for this video, I haven't really got a plan, to be honest with you. So much has honestly happened and I genuinely don't even know where to begin, but obviously you guys have no idea what has happened to me these past 4, 5, 6 months, however long it's been. So you deserve an explanation and I feel like now is the right time to do so. So I'm going to try and structure, if that's the right word, the best I possibly can to make sense to you all. Because since June, out of all the I have filmed like random clips like throughout my hospital stays. I haven't looked at any of them, so I don't know if any of them make any sense. And equally, I don't know how it's gonna come together, like what time it was taken and what explanation I do and things like that. I have no idea if that makes any sense, but my plan is I have made loads and loads and loads of notes today, basically bullet pointing everything that's happened to me the past few months, just to kind of keep me in line of what I'm talking about. So like I said, I have done random clips from June, so I will insert when I've watched them all where I think they make sense in this explanation, just so you kind of have the full overview. So yeah, today is Sunday the 6th of November 2022. Let's just commence. I hope you all have cups of tea ready. I have one, although it's a little bit cold now. No, it's okay. So yeah, make sure you have a cup of tea or a drink of choice, or if you can't drink, just be comfortable because this is gonna be a long story and I'm gonna try my very best and obviously not make it go on forever, but depending on how much I can fit in, it might have to be in 2 parts. We will just have to see when I come around to edit. So that beep is gonna keep happening, I'm so sorry. I've been on a bag of potassium today and it's just finished, and I have to wait for a nurse to come and like detach it and turn it off and stuff. So let's begin. The last video I uploaded where I explained there were some things going on with me was in June or May. And it was basically before I was going to go to Benidorm, and I explained that I wasn't very well. There was something going on and I wasn't sure whether I was going to go to Benidorm. So as I explained during that video, I all of a sudden got really sick. So you guys know I had my feeding tube surgery in April, and then all of a sudden I got really sick towards the end of May. And the main symptoms, I've already explained this in that video, but I'll just quickly say it again, was like squelching in my bowel area, loads of bile vomit, like loads of it, and also like really bad pain and like nausea and things like that. So I was diagnosed with a water infection basically and given antibiotics, and the antibiotics that I was given was trimethoprim. I might have said that wrong. And yeah, for those of you wondering, I did actually make it to Benidorm. very late to the party, but I had like 1 or 2 days in Benidorm, maybe 3 at a push. I flew out by myself and met James and his family there, and I did actually get some clips while I was there, which I'll insert in a second. But yeah, I was really sick in May, had some antibiotics, and then I got sort of like semi-okay, and I thought, do you know what, I am living my best life, I am going to Benidorm. So I went to Benidorm, and these are the clips that you're going to see now. So if you can gather right now, I am in Benidorm. I have honestly no idea how I even made it here, to be completely honest with you. So I feel like just for the first however many minutes of this vlog, I need to just tell you what has happened for me to actually get to where I am right now, because I honestly don't know how I made it, for 1, and 2, I don't know how I've also managed while I've been here. So basically, we were supposed to come to Benidorm as a whole, 8 of us, on Wednesday the 1st of June. And Wednesday the 1st of June arrived, I was already way like past the stage of being really poorly, like there was no possible way that I could have made it. And I just had to make the decision, like, everybody else just needs to go without me. Like, James, like, you need to go, like, just enjoy your holiday, just go. Like, there wasn't anything in me at all that would have allowed me to be able to go. Along came Wednesday day, like, I kind of started slowly, I wasn't okay on Wednesday, I'm lying about that day. Thursday was the day that I kind of saw a first day of being half alive, I would say. On Thursday I sort of just like made the decision to basically book my flights for the Friday evening, because I just thought to myself, if I didn't go to Benidorm on the Friday, then I wasn't really going to get much time there whatsoever. So my only really possible day to go was the Friday, and if I couldn't make it on the Friday, then I probably would have just called my losses and just not gone. But the flights were going up really quickly, they were selling out quickly. It was bank holiday, Jubilee weekend, so I just had to book it on the Thursday. So Friday came, and I made the decision in the morning that I definitely thought I was feeling much better. I think that I thought to myself, like, the antibiotics, I finished them this morning, like, surely by the time I, go this evening to Benidorm, by the time I wake up tomorrow in Benidorm on Saturday, my antibiotics will have kicked in, like, I'll be so much better. How wrong was I? So on the Friday, I genuinely was feeling a lot better, like, compared to the few days prior to that, where I physically could not pick myself up, like, at all. And I couldn't even move my head without vomiting. Like, it was really bad. I was drastically feeling better from that period. Like, I actually was able to move and do something. Like, on Friday morning I got a shower, and I actually wanted to get a shower and stuff. So I definitely was feeling better. However, when I was at the airport, I was a very brave girl, by the way, because I actually flew by myself. I literally can still not get over that I did that. I was a wreck, like, I was an absolute wreck, do not get me wrong, but I did it. I had special assistants the whole time. It was, honestly, they were just amazing. They waited with me, they took me everywhere. It was fantastic, and I think that really kind of calmed my nerves as much as it possibly could do. But on the Friday, when I was actually in the special assistants gate, and all of a sudden I felt sick, and I'd already gone like a 24-hour period without being sick. That was the infection sick, not my gastroparesis sick. So I think I mentioned in my last video, it was, I'm sorry again, I can't say the word properly. If you've got a phobia of sick, just maybe skip this part. But all of my sick in relation to my infection was pure bile, and it was projectile yellow bile, and it was a lot. I cannot even explain the amount of fluid that came out of me every time I was sick. And I'd gone a 24-hour period before I got to the airport, but that had stopped. It was just my normal sick, so I thought, infection surely is gone now. And I was at the airport, and I was sat in special assistants, and I just got this feeling in my stomach again, and I was like, oh my god, I think I want to be sick, like, my infection's sick. So I went to the toilet and was sick. and I panicked because I was at the airport, I checked in, I was literally waiting for my flight, and I just thought to myself, like, what should I do? Like, am I going to go to Benidorm and get 100% worse and my infection's not gone and something else is wrong and I'm going to be in another country? Or do I just go and risk it and hope I will be okay? So obviously I took the risk option to go to Benidorm. I wasn't great on the plane. I was sick about another 3 or 4 times. I was really panicking, and then my stomach pains kicked in, which I've had all week from the infection. The awful cramping stomach pains. I got the taxi, met James, and like I was literally walking through the hotel lobby, like I was holding on to something. I was in that much pain, I was being sick, I was just panicking. Saturday came, I went downstairs and went around the pool, thought, do you know what, I think I'm alright. I think it was just like nerves from the plane, I think I'll be okay. I got worse again. So on the Saturday I tried to eat something and it just did not work. I was vomiting everywhere. I was in the hotel room like cramped up, I couldn't move, everybody else went out, and honestly I was just sat on the bed the whole day of Saturday. I was just sat in the hotel room and I was messaging my mum, like really panicking, because I just thought, what have I done? What have I done? Like, I've literally come to another country and I genuinely thought I was getting better, which is why I came in the first place, and I'm not. And I was really panicking that it was something else. And that day was really bad. So then we come to Sunday, which was 2 days ago, and then on Sunday it was the first day I think that I genuinely felt an improvement, where I didn't have my infection sickness, and it was honestly amazing. And yesterday was a day that I was sort of just getting there, and today I'm definitely 100% so much better. I'm not anywhere near where I need to be, but I'm definitely better. And yesterday was the first day that I felt like I was actually on holiday. I was able to, me and James like went on a little walk in the wheelchair. I didn't actually walk because I can't manage that yet, but I felt like I had a holiday yesterday and it was lovely. So today we're going to do the exact same and we go home in the morning. So it's been a really long holiday, but it is what it is. Like, there's been, I just can't explain how awful it's been. I'm sorry for how long that like explanation's been, but I don't know how to explain it any other way other than like I just literally had the worst possible luck in the whole entire planet. But the first few days that we was here, this is how I know that I've improved. So like the first few days I was here, I couldn't even stand up without somebody holding me. I couldn't walk from like place to place without physically like grabbing onto something, or I genuinely just felt like I would collapse. It was just honestly horrific, and I'm still so baffled about the fact that an infection has made me this sick. So I don't know if you're going to be able to tell or not from this video, because I'm not sure like how I look right now, but I have lost quite a lot of weight, and it's been very worrying as to why I was losing so much weight, because obviously I have my feeding my fluids through my bowel. It was honestly absolutely horrific. I just want to give a warning for anyone that like it might have a trigger warning against, just because obviously I'm showing weight and stuff. So I'll put a timestamp down below anyway if you need a trigger warning, but I'm just going to talk to you about my weight drop just for the next like 2 seconds. So yeah, I've lost quite a lot of weight and I have no idea why, and especially like a few days ago, like I could just see such a massive drastic change in me, and I spoke to my dietitians and they basically explained that a lot of it will probably be fluid retention, because I was just genuinely losing so much of it. I was on my water the whole time obviously, and I felt like, probably, to be honest with you, I probably should have been in hospital, but the doctors wasn't telling me to go to hospital, so that's why I didn't go. But I lost quite a lot of weight, and I'm just going to insert a picture of what I took on yesterday morning in my pyjamas of what I look like at the moment. And I still can't get over how bad this infection has hit me, like an absolute ton of bricks. I've never been this sick in such a long time, and I think it just shows that no matter what's wrong with you or whoever it is, like if you ever have an infection, go to the doctors, get it checked out and take your antibiotics, you have no idea what it can do to you. And honestly, on a couple of the days I was genuinely scared because I've not been that sick in such a long time. I know that my mum and dad was worried. James said to me last night he actually didn't know how to deal with it. He's never seen me like that before, and all it was, guys, was a water infection. That is it. So grateful that I'm here. I'm absolutely devastated that I've literally missed like my whole entire holiday. Honestly, I'm devastated. I think I told you how many times I was looking forward to this. I'm just devastated, but I'm here. So that is all I can be grateful for, and I guess I hope you enjoy our last day with us. Yeah, so I'd say yesterday I was at 60%. Today I feel like I'm at 70, so I can only hope that the next, obviously as I get home, I'm going to improve, and I just feel like I'm never going to take another healthy day for granted ever again. Honestly, I feel like I had such like I said to James, I feel like I have had a quarter life crisis. Like, that's how I felt. So this is Benidorm, guys. So I'm just going to show you the view from where we are. It looks so much better compared to when I was in Palma Nova, like the views and how sunny it is. So this is how the views are. It's honestly such a beautiful hotel. It's really nice. I'll show you later. There's two separate sides of the pool. That's the pool bar over there. I think that's the indoor swimming pool over there. The bar is like down here. And I think that's another hotel over there, it's a pool. But yeah, it's beautiful, honestly. It's such a nice hotel. And I haven't really, I haven't been in the pool. I've just been at the side of it yesterday. I just dipped my feet in because of my belly. I didn't really want to get it, wet. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Sorry that you're gonna get like one day of Benidorm literally and that's it, but you had a nice holiday?
I have, I'm very brown.
It's so brown. Guys, this is what I am wearing for my last day. So it's literally just a knitted two-piece, one of the outfits that I bought for my holiday that I've literally not been able to wear any of them, but I've been able to wear this one. So I've just got a bikini on and then like a little two-piece. Me and James are just about to go for a stroll outside into Benidorm, so we're going to take you with us. And it's literally the last day, like I said, so I just need to make the most of it. Might get some ice cream. Who knows? He's literally, I think I said before, he's literally been like my doctor on holiday. I'm not joking. He's been absolutely amazing. He's been really looking after me, like pushing me through Benidorm in this heat, like.
But I'm not 10 stone lighter. I'm not doing something wrong.
Yeah, this is literally what we're looking at. So it's just typical Benidorm, I think, what you could imagine it to look like.
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better.
It is the last night. I literally feel like I've only just arrived, but it's the last night and we are travelling home quite early in the morning. I think our flight's at 11 and we're getting picked up at 7:30, so we're just gonna have a night tonight in the hotel. We're gonna go down for food now because we're staying in the hotel. I'm just gonna walk, I feel like I can actually walk downstairs and we're just gonna be in there so we won't need the chair. I just feel sad.
Oh, I was woken up from a nap.
So, I had the best time when I could. Obviously, I was a bit sick a little bit on the first day. But as I got home, I was like so happy that I was feeling well again. And like me and James had a lot of plans, I was gonna do stuff. And like I was just ready to live my life. Like, cause I'd just been so sick. And I got back from Benidorm and got the dreaded COVID. So I think, I'm not sure if his mum gave it me or she picked it up while she was there, but it seemed as though that his mum got positive as we'd come home, and then like 3 days later I got it. I think his brother's girlfriend also got it, and I'm not sure. I think everyone else was okay, so whether they had it while we was in Benidorm and they didn't really know. But yeah, I got COVID. I was okay, like just like kind of like cold, symptoms. I was all right. But a few days after I had COVID, I got all of the same symptoms back. So the squelching in my bowel, the bile, and the vomit, all that type of stuff, the pain, everything. So rang my GP and was like, I had this water infection. I was really, really sick, got given these antibiotics, and then I was fine, but I've got COVID and all the same symptoms have come back. So the doctor basically thought that maybe COVID's brought the infection back, gave me the same antibiotics and said, you know, start taking these, you'll be okay. So I took the antibiotics, sort of like 5-day course or something like that. And again, I was fine after them, similar to when I went to Benidorm, took the antibiotics and was okay. Hello everyone. I feel like I have not turned my camera on in literally forever, so I'm guessing by the start of this video I probably have already explained that obviously I went to Benidorm. I was unwell again when I got to Benidorm, then I came home, then I got COVID, then my infection came back, and these past like few weeks, honestly, I said to I think I said to mum that I feel like someone's got my voodoo doll. Like, it's just been the worst few weeks I've had in forever. Like, even my surgery was better, like my recovery was better than what's been going on the past few weeks. But I am now COVID free. I've finished my antibiotics, my infection's gone, and I'm feeling really quite good. But when I say good, I think I mean like my normal self that's unwell. So like, I'm still waking up tired and like my gastroparesis is still like absolutely horrific, but that's just normal for me. So I'm feeling good. I've made an effort today for once. I think because this is the first time I've actually felt like myself again, I just feel like I need to do everything that I can possible because I just feel so much better today. So, and about 4 or 5 days later, all the symptoms came back again. So at this point, this was the 3rd time that I'd had these symptoms, had antibiotics and got better. So this was the 3rd time that it had come back, and at this point I said to my mum, something's really, really wrong. This is not a water infection and something's wrong with me. Like, I don't know what, but something's wrong. So we waited it out a few days, trying to get hold of my surgeon, because obviously I'd had the surgery, didn't know if it was related to that. Equally tried to get hold of my gastro doctor. Unfortunately, no one got back to me. So we ended up in an A&E trip. And after a 15 or 16 hour wait in A&E, I got admitted onto a ward. The ward they admitted me onto at the hospital was the surgical ward, because I'd had surgery and they didn't know if it was related. So yeah, I basically had surgery. So they basically thought that it might have been something to do with that. So I got admitted onto the ward. It was a lovely ward, like lovely nurses. Obviously the doctors come around every day and explain what was going on. I was having severe bowel pain, like I was just vomiting so much, like something was really wrong. I had a bit of a mixture of responses from the ward doctors that week. So one of the doctors was saying, yeah, it must be a gastroparesis. You know, we'll just discharge you and refer you to gastro. And I was like, well, I'm already under them, and I'm telling you now it's not my gastroparesis. So another doctor told me that he's not sure what's wrong, but he wants to send me for an abdominal x-ray, which came back clear. There's a bit of like air in my bowel, but apart from that it was fine. Sent me for a CT scan, like full body, that came back and was fine. And then I had another doctor coming on another day that was basically telling me I had adhesions all over my bowel. I was never going to be better, I had to deal with them. This can happen from surgery. If they do surgery, it might make it worse. So I was literally devastated. I think I actually recorded something on my camera at this point, because I did actually have my camera in hospital. This was the one clip I recorded on my camera, I think, from June. Everything else on my phone. So yeah, I'll try and insert this now. This is when I was literally told that what was wrong with me was adhesions and my life was basically like ruined forever. So I have just found out that I was born with something I didn't know I was born with, and I think I'm gonna basically have to learn to deal with this pain. Really not the answer I was looking for, so I'm just going to take myself into the bathroom because I don't want to cry in front of anyone. So yeah, after this, obviously I was very upset. He told me that he thinks I was born with something called congenital bands, if I said that right. You're basically born with like adhesions on your bowel. Then from that point onwards, the doctor that came the next day was like, you don't have adhesions. I don't know what the doctor was talking about. Yeah, I basically don't have adhesions, so I was happy again, but still there was something really wrong with me. No one was telling me what was going on. So they finally, after about 5 days, referred me onto the gastro ward, which is where I'm on now, which I have been forever. Hey everyone, I am just currently editing, sorry about the noise, I'm just currently editing the video that I am, well, I'm sure you've seen by now, but I just thought now was the right time to pause, ready for the next one, because it was getting quite lengthy, and I feel like now is a good time to pause, because this, where I've got to talking to you, is where I've just been moved onto the gastro ward, and so much happened on the gastro ward. I don't want to give you too much information at once, and I feel like it had already got to like 25 minutes and I didn't realise how long it was going to get to, but yeah, I'm going to stop here. I'm currently going to start editing the next bit, so like hopefully I'll upload that as soon as possible, so you've got the full picture. But I just feel like I needed to explain everything like I said at the beginning, so it all makes sense. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, like I said, I'll upload the next one soon. I won't keep you waiting too long, so hopefully by the time I start uploading videos I'll be back in real time again. And just weird, just really weird. But yeah, sorry about the noise. Just a blood pressure machine needs plugging in, that thing there, and the plugs are just so stupid in this room. It's like so far away and I need to charge my Mac, so that's not important right now. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all well, and I'll speak to you really, really soon. Bye.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different, still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments, doesn't mean I don't need